What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. And oh man, you remember that video not too long ago about that hot prospect that might be on his way to the UFC? Check this out.
I guess before I get started, I'll announce some fights for you guys here. This Miami card is stacking up to be badass. Michael Venom Page versus Kevin Holland.
There it is. Official. Michael Venom Page, aka MVP, is officially a member of the UFC, and he will be taking on Kevin Holland at UFC 299. But that's not all. Check out these other fights that he's about to announce.
Song Yadong versus Jan. Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della. And Ian Gary versus Jeff Neal.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is setting up to be... if all goes according to plan and we don't get any cancellations, we don't get any hiccups on this card, this is setting up to be one of the greatest cards ever. Check this out. So we're starting out the card with the bang. I mean, in all honesty, this is a main card right there. This is a main card scrap right here. Come on now, UFC. The prelims? The prelims. This is how we're opening up the card. The prelims. Crazy. Hopefully this gets moved up, but come on, look at this card. We got Holland versus MVP opening up the card. Oh my goodness. We got Gamrot versus RDA. Ooh. We got Munoz versus Phillips. We got Jan versus Yadong. We got a grudge match right here, you know, as for those of you who've been, you know, following the UFC, you know, Ian Gary shenanigans, they were supposed to fight. But, you know, things happened on Neil's side, he couldn't make it. So what Ian Gary decided to do is he decided to add a little bit of salt to the wound. He decided to wear a shirt with Geoff Neal's mugshot on it. He rocked that shit. Smiling. Cheesing hard as hell with that shirt on. I'm just like, okay. So yeah, and there's been plenty more things that you could just do a simple Google search for. But yeah, they're running it back. And hopefully it doesn't get canceled this time. So Geoff Neal versus Ian Gary, Curtis Blade versus Jolton Almeida. I believe this fight was supposed to happen too, before Derek Lewis stepped in. So yeah, we're getting two runbacks right here. Gilbert Burns versus JDM. Man. And then we're finishing off the night with Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera. Like this card looks pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, this could be a scrap too. Ansu Almabaya versus CJ Vergara. This could be a scrap too. Chuk versus Barber. Never know. This could be a scrap too. And this is right next door. This is in fucking Miami. This is in the 305, man. I'm not gonna lie. The UFC is pretty fucking expensive, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Cards like this that are close to home, man, I kind of want to go to this shit. I kind of want to try my best to go to this shit. I'm not gonna lie, man. But if I can't make it, UFC, Dana White, please, what will it take to get a card back in Georgia, man? What is it going to take? The UFC has not held an event in Georgia since Adesanya versus Gastelum. That shit was years ago. Come on, bruh. 2024, let's make it happen. You're right next door. You're in the 305. Let's head down next door and get a card in the 404 for my AT aliens. Come on now. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think about this card? My fight fans, what do you think about this card? I love it. personally. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully it stays intact. Looking good, looking really good for 2024. But with that being said, it's Unsanctioned TV. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and we out here. One love, God bless. See you in the next one. Peace.